This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Bridgeforth Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. And the Dukes will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas State's offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Fires to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Going to the ground. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to the left. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's caught. It's Bowie. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road, that's impressive.
So James Madison's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them.
Oh, he's got some space. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Still running at the 40. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
That's caught. It's Avant. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Dukes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, James Madison.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Back to pass, it's Fowler. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll do it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Dukes are on the move.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Extending the play. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Makes a man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass, it's Fowler. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He'll let it go to the left. He's got it inside the 15. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
With the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The Dukes moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sharp. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They feed him again. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Working that left side now. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Dukes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He leaves it with his back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Going right to work up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets the first himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Durant. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Durant. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll go to the air. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Fowler. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
The Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the run, it's Durant. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Back to throw, it's Fowler. Bringing the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Moving away from pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Dukes headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. On the run, fires downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Stockton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This time they'll go to the running game. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finding an escape route. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Fowler. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He breaks a tackle. At the 40, there he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Dukes in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Give to the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Catch in the middle. It's Durant. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll run the counter. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Looking left. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Bobcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Give to the back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Dukes are in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go.
Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dukes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the ground, he's got it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. Right on the money. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bowie. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for space. It's Humphreys. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try the run. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Bowie. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They want to run this quarterback. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can add to it. There he goes. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Trying to run, it's Durant. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, James Madison. They build this lead here in the 4th, and man, has this been a long time coming as this brutal losing streak is close to ending.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. To the air, it's Fowler. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Got it in the middle. It's Bowie. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to sneak it. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Grab near the sticks. It's Avant. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Dukes. And the stomping has commenced. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. To throw, it's Jimenez. This time he's got him.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The Bobcats are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They just keep firing. Fires to the right. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. And the Bobcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Humphries. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Jimenez. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise.